Hi guys, I hope you are doing good. In this session, we'll learn or understand how we can use the Python dictionary data structure in a greater detail. We have seen in the past session how we can use the list data structure, set and tuple data structure in a greater details. So guys, dictionary are another example of the Python data structure. A dictionary in a Python is just like a dictionary in the real world. Okay. So the Python dictionary are defined into two elements, which is keys and value. So let me go to the Jupyter notebook for the better understanding. So I'm going to mention here. So Python dictionary are defined into two elements. Two elements. Okay. So first element is keys, and the second element is values. Okay. So guys, here the keys keys will be a single element, and values can be a list or nested list, numbers, or it can be other data structure as well. Okay. And one important thing you need to remember, Python dictionary is an unordered collection of items or elements. Okay. So how we can create a dictionary? Simple. Dictionary creation. So let me make this comment. So how we can create the dictionary? Okay. So to create a dictionary, we need to use the curly braces. Okay. So dictionary is listed in curly braces, in curly brackets. Okay. So inside these curly brackets, we need to mention keys and values. These are the curly braces. Okay. So I'm going to show you some of the highlights or some of the rules and guidelines how we can create the list into the Python program. So guys, I'm going to mention here, which is properties properties of dictionaries keys. Okay. So there are two important points you need to remember while you are using the dictionary keys into the Python. Okay. So the first rule is more than one entry per key is not allowed into the Python. Your dictionary should be unique. Okay. Means no duplicate key is allowed. Okay. The next rule is the value in the dictionary can be of any type, while the keys must be immutable, like numbers, string, or tuples. Okay, so these things you need to remember. Okay. Now the third rule is, this is also very important rules, is for an example, let's say you are creating a dictionary with the help of different keys. Let's say different keys are case sensitive. Okay. Case sensitive. For an example, same key but with the different case are treated as different keys into the Python. Okay. So dictionary keys should be case sensitive. So these rules and guidelines you need to remember while you are working with the Python dictionary. Okay. Now I am giving you lots of examples for your better understanding. So how we can create the empty dictionary? So how we can create the empty dictionary. So guys, there are two elegant way by which we can create the empty dictionary into the Python. For an example, let's say dct equal to simple, you can mention here the curly braces. So curly braces is the representation of the dictionary. So for an example, once you mention here, once you check the type of your dictionary, it will give you the, this is the data structure is the dict type, dictionary type, right? Now, another way, let's say dct1 equal to simple, you can using the dictionary constructor, we can define the our dictionary as well as a blank. Okay, so these are two elegant way by which we can define the our Python dictionary. Now I am going to store some of the integers, some of the mixed data type in my dictionary. So let's say, so here one, for an example, I am going to mention ABC, comma, 2, then I am going to mention XYZ. Okay, so this is the my dictionary. Now I am going to create a dictionary with mixed keys. Okay, so for an example, let's say my dictionary equal to, for an example, I'm going to mention a name. For an example, let's say Daniel, and age is, for an example, 45, and mobile is, okay, and these two mobile he's using, for an example, right? So we can create a dictionary with the help of different kind of data structure or different kind of data types. Okay, the question is, how do you create a dictionary with list of tuples, okay, so for an example, let's say d equal to dict, and here I can mention 1 comma abc, or I am going to enclosed by the parenthesis, and parenthesis denoted for the tuple data type, tuple data structure, right? And 2 for xyz. Very simple. So we can create the dictionary with the help of list of tuple. So guys, let's say in the cell number 4, the question is, how can I access the dictionary element? How can I access the dictionary element? Okay, so there are two ways to access the dictionary element. Okay, so simple, let's say simple, what is my dictionary name? My dictionary, and I can use, let's say I want only the age. So in the long bracket, you can mention their name. For an example, my dictionary, I want mobile, this one. Once again, my dictionary, I want only the last mobile number. I can use the -1, right? Or I can use the 1 as well with the help of list slicing concept. Okay, so this is the another way I'm going to tell you. But first here, you need to mention dictionary name. In the long bracket, you need to mention keys name. Based on your key, it will give you their key values. Okay. Another way to access a key with the help of get method. So this is the first method. This is what? First method. First method. I'm going to tell you now second method. The second method to access an element by the get function. By the get function. For an example, my dictionary is this one, right? Let me print here. The question is, how can I access the name? Simple. My dictionary dot get, and here you can mention the name. If this key is present, it will give you the that key values. But for an example, let's say my dictionary I'm going to access the address. Okay, but because this is the address is not available in your dictionary. Okay, you need to understand and you need to remember, while you are using the get method, inside the get method you need to supply the dictionary keys. But in case the dictionary key is not available in your dictionary, what will happen? It will not throw any exception. Okay, it will not throw any exception in case your key is not the part of your dictionary. These things you need to remember. But the same thing, if I am going to access, if I am going to access the same procedure with the help of long bracket, so it will give me the error, key error address, because this address is not the part of my the existing dictionary. Okay, so these things you need to remember while you are using the get method. In case your key exists in your dictionary, it will give you their values. In case not, it will not throw any exception. Okay, so I would say please use get function to access the keys values. Okay, now the question is how we can update the dictionary values. Dictionary update, updation. Okay, okay, so let's say I'm going to create a D1, another dictionary I'm going to create here. Let's say A, which has 30, and B, which has 40, and C, which has 70. Fine. Now I am taking a dictionary 2, and here I am going to mention AA equal to, let's say, some value, let's say ABC. And here as a C, I am going to mention 90, and B, I am going to mention 100. Okay, so these are the two key. What I'm doing, I want to update the D1 with the help of dictionary 2, D2. Okay, so how can I do that? Simple. D1 update your dictionary by the dictionary 2. Can you guess what will be the answer? Okay, this one. See what is happening here. Your A is 30, that's fine. Your B is 40, that's also fine. But in your above dictionary, which is D1, C was 70. But I update the 70 value by the 90 because I'm going to mention here the C dictionary. Okay, I hope you understood what I'm trying to explain here. And here the new dictionary keys, which is AA, which is not the part of your existing dictionary, so that will be updated. Here I am using the B is 100. This B and this B are completely different because I was mentioned the dictionary keys are case sensitive. Okay, so these two names will be a separate keys. So here you can see that B equal to 100. Okay, so in this example, let's say if you are mentioned the existing value in D2, so that will be updated in my the dictionary D1. So these things you need to remember. Another way, let's say another way, for example, this is my the D2. What I'm doing here, D2 dot update. For an example, let's say C equal to 400, right? And AA equal to 10 only. Now D2. So we can update my dictionary by this way as well. Okay, so these things you need to remember. For an example, let's say this is my dictionary, and here I want to add my address, or I want to add my the city. How can I do that? The question is, how can I add another key in my dictionary? Okay, in my dictionary, how can I add? Very simple. Let's say my dictionary, I'm going to mention here the city, or let's say I'm going to mention here Chennai. my dictionary. Okay, so we can use that. So we have seen how we can create, how we can update, or how we can access the element from the dictionary. Now the question is dictionary deletion. Okay, dictionary deletion or remove elements. Okay, so guys, Python dictionary gives you the liberty to delete an element from the dictionary list. Suppose you don't want to any key in the dictionary, so you can delete the key element. Okay, so for an example, let's say this is my dictionary. I'm going to use print and here my dictionary. Okay, now I'm going to remove a particular item. How can I delete? How can I delete particular item from the dictionary? Okay, so simple. Let's say I'm going to mention here my dictionary and I want to remove the age. Okay, I want to remove the age. Then simple, I can use the pop and I can mention the age. Simple. Now when I'm going to print my dictionary, so you can see that age has gone. Okay, so based on your dictionary key, I'm going to mention here, based on your dictionary key, you can delete an element. You can delete an element, right? Once again, my dictionary, and here I'm going to use the pop and address. So it is giving me the error because address key is not present in your dictionary. Okay. Another way to delete an item from the dictionary using the pop item. Okay. Pop item. So guys, pop item removes a random key pair from the dictionary. Okay. Once again, I'm saying pop item will remove a key pair from your dictionary and the return type is tuple. The return type is tuple. For an example, let's say if I'm using here my dictionary and I'm going to mention pop item, see what will happen. It is giving me the this city. If I will run once again, it will give me the mobile. Okay, so from the right hand or from the end of the your dictionary, it will delete an item in the form of keys and value, but the return type is tuple. Okay, so it will remove the key pair together. Okay, and the return type is tuple. These things you need to remember. Sometimes in the interview, anybody can ask what does the pop item and what does the pop, what is the difference between these two. Okay, okay, how can I clear, for an example, how can I clear all the item from my dictionary? Let's say once again I'm going to take this dictionary, this one. Okay, so the question is how can I clear all the elements, all the item from the dictionary? Simple, my dictionary, or we can use the clear. Now the dictionary is empty. The dictionary is empty. So by this way, we can clear all the elements. Clear all the elements from the dictionary. So we can use this method. Fine. Now the question is how you can copy the dictionary. Okay, how you can, for example, let's say this is my the dictionary. Now how can I copy into the D2? D2 equal to D dot copy. So simple, print D2. So we can have, the simple, I can print D2. Sorry guys, I need to use the function. So we can copy the dictionary. So some of the portion is still pending into the dictionary. So we will see in the next session. So guys, once again, I'm going to summarize this session. So we have seen what is the dictionary and how we can create it and what are the rules and guidelines you need to remember while you are going to create a dictionary. We have seen there are two elegant way by which we can define the dictionary, which is curly braces and the dictionary constructor. And we have seen how we can create a dictionary with the mixed data type, how we can access the element based on the long bracket or based on the get method. While you are using the get method, in case your dictionary key is not the part of your existing dictionary, it will not throw any type of exception. So this is the benefit to use the get function of the dictionary. How we can update the dictionary? Using the update method, or you can use this one also. Okay. How can I add another key? Simple. You can mention in the long bracket the key name and their key value. How you can delete an element from the dictionary? You can use pop item, where or you can use the pop method. While you are using the pop method, you need to mention their key name and it will delete an element. And while you are using the pop item, so pop item will delete an element from the and the return type will be tuple. How we can clear all the elements? Using the clear method. Or how we can copy? Simple, we can mention the copy function. So we will see lots of things in the next session. Okay, so guys, this is all about the Python dictionary, and the rest of the part will cover in next video. I hope you learned something new in this video. In case you have any question, let me know in the below comment. So guys, thanks for watching. Have a great day.